So, free thoughts, recommendations, just, how we feel after watching this.
I don't know how to feel.
I feel like this has, you know what, on behalf of me and Realm, I know that this has inspired a deep desire to go watch something needlessly violent.
Yes.
And graphically violent, which is, there's a lot of anime that are needlessly and graphically violent. So,
Yes.
I mean, Vorn just suggested off camera Kengan Ashura, which I have heard of before. It's a Netflix martial arts anime.
I mean, if you like the aesthetic of big, giant, buff Chad men in little frilly outfits, not
JoJo?
an anime recommendation. Go find Ladybeard.
Oh yeah, definitely Ladybeard.
I definitely think that you could go to JoJo from this. You absolutely could.
Possible.
It might be a little bit of a weird conversion, but you could.
Yeah.
I mean, JoJo has a lot of the same kind of what the fuck value, but with plot.
Yeah.
I find, at least in my personal experience with JoJo, a lot of what the fuck just with some added plot.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it in like Salt Bae.
If you want something a little more in the comedy end, like I know Nick Nack talked about it, you can go for Konosuba on this end.
It's a very similar subversion of a
Style,
genre. But
yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I guess you could, if you're just looking for subversion of a different genre similar to this.
Yeah, I don't know if I could name a single magical girl show that is like this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I would I
No.
could not recommend Madoka Magica to anyone who likes
So,
this.
good news, this is one of a kind. Watch it today.
Yeah.
If you like to stare at buff macho dudes,
How
Watch
heavy are the
any
dumbbells you
martial
lift?
yeah,
I'll watch literally any martial arts anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, this show made me feel like I gained more biceps just from watching it, just
Like-
from how much muscle.
Like, I just want you all to understand, viewers, I know that this is a podcast, but just imagine Goku in a pink maid outfit that didn't fit.
Yeah.
Like, just picture that in your head, let it live there, and then multiply it by 4.
Also, he's wearing strawberry panties. Strawberry
Yes.
yes.
And he's got a boob window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the back is corset laced together and does not meet one end to another.
And it's very, very, very short skirt.
Very
Like,
short. You can
doesn't
definitely see the
care
panties.
how-
There's
Yes.
definitely more than a few dick bulge shots.
Oh, there
Oh,
are
yeah.
so many dick bulge shots.
Yeah.
This is like that opening shot of Deadpool where he just like fucking teabags that dude in slow motion on high, 4K high def 3,000 inch screen at the theater.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, like the kick
Ooh.
from freaking Saki against like that one fucking demon during like their meetup.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! Ouch!
Not an anime recommendation, but honestly, I could recommend Deadpool for this because this
Oh,
has the
yeah,
it just has
100%.
this has the same like level of energy, honestly.
Yeah, 3,000%. This is Deadpool energy.
Yeah.
This is also Deadpool social commentary. This is the Deadpool of magical girl shows.
Yeah.
Oh god, you know what? I guess I'm glad that I got to see this because it was very different.
Yeah.
It was very different. It was a new experience. And, with the size of my anime list profile and the amount of animes I watched, it's very hard to show me something that I have genuinely not experienced before.
Yeah.
I mean, I have personally watched over 200 individual shows, and this was a new experience.
Yes.
At the end of the day, no matter what you think of the quality, this is going to be an experience.
It's so confusing.
It's an experience.
Yes.
This is an anime.
Magical girl Ori experience requiem.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? I totally think people should go watch this. It's only 12 episodes, and it is life-changing. like genuinely, this has changed me. I have photos on my phone of buff men cosplaying this
Yeah.
at like cons. This
Yeah.
has changed me.
Well, come on, show the pictures. Come on.
I might throw them up only
Nah,
if I
I
can
wouldn't.
find the credits.
I wouldn't throw them onto the those are real people we're talking about.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
link them. If there are
Yeah.
any that don't have faces, I might throw them up. I think there's a few like back views.
You can crop them.
Yeah, so we'll see if I can get them in there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think we should just draw for next week at this point.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
idea.
very.
I'm at a bit of a loss for
confused.
extra topics here, to be honest.
You can't really recommend a lot. So this season, remember guys, we are producing our own communist manifesto.
Yes.
And by that, we are each getting 5 submissions only. And so I'm only drawing from a pool of 5 copies of each of our names, plus the random hat.
Yeah.
Once you're drawn, that chance is lost. Magical Girl Ore didn't count for any of ours because we needed 26 episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, originally, Seki was going to sacrifice one of her own picks for it, but
We
then,
needed 26.
we then realized it worked out better number-wise to just have a unanimously
Trash.
agreed-upon trash series at the beginning of every season.
Yeah. So
We've
with
always
that,
had trash.
exactly. With that being said, the person who gets to go next week is me.
Huzzah.
Rigged, I tell you.
I swear it must be. I look. I know it's not, but I just get drawn so often.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
so,
is where Realm gets shoved to the back of the order, like last 5 picks.
I mean, hey, at that point, all of you guys get to sit through my trash.
All right, so what are we watching? What are we
So-
watching? What do we get to preview?
Technically, we can't actually do the preview for any of my shows.
Well, we can talk about what
Yeah.
what we're thinking going
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
this.
So I'll have us watch One Piece first. We're gonna watch episodes 31 through 47. It's the Arlong Park arc.
Okay.
So it's one contained arc, and it's Arlong Park, which is Nami's arc in the
Okay.
original East Blue Saga.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna watch. We're also gonna see Buggy the Clown at some point,
Huzzah.
because we need him. We love him. And I think I've mentioned to you guys before that I think Arlong Park is genuinely just a really solid arc in the One Piece timeline.
I've heard good things about it.
It's the arc with the most social commentary so far, in terms of the mechanics of the world.
I guess going into this, Seki, we know you're going to give it an approved. You've seen it before. You know. You like it.
Absolutely, and I do really like this arc. There are some arcs I wouldn't give an approval, but this is not one of them.
Born, you gave it a meh last time, right?
Who's not me again?
Orange-haired thief.
Girl or guy?
Girl.
The only girl on the crew right now.
Oh,
Yeah, orange-haired
okay.
thief.
Born, last time you gave One Piece a meh. What do you think this would have to do to get it an approved this time? for you?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going in neutral right now, so...
Oh, I mean, but like, what were your last time? Did you have any problems with that you think could feasibly be fixed in this arc?
and keep in mind, everything I've shown you from One Piece is still all from 1999.
Yeah.
This is a show that runs
You're not going to see a
year-round.
consider upgrade and say animation quality, but maybe
Yeah.
storytelling or pacing wise, is there anything that could bring this to an approved for you that you foresee? Obviously, you could. There are some unforeseen things with like characters that might get you too.
Probably, like, none of the characters really interest me right now, and we are definitely going to go into another backstory, so I hope this is a good backstory.
So it could be a good
Yeah.
chance with like Nami's arc, because Nami's arc is a really interesting arc. And yeah, so far Zoro we didn't really get a big backstory for, and same thing with Usopp. They were pretty minimal.
So with you, it's going to come down to how the
Oh,
characters
crap.
are.
I thought Fairy Tail! Whoops! Again! Fuck
One
me.
Piece, the pirate series.
I'm sorry!
So the orange-haired girl in the pirate
Yeah,
series, the thief.
got it
Same
now.
thing go there, or is there another issue that would bring it up to an approved if it were fixed?
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna
Definitely
be.
storytelling, and I would like to see that backstory. Definitely
Okay.
would.
I mean I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think there's really gonna be a pacing change from the last arc that we watched. It's of a similar length, although there is more in it, so maybe the pacing will be slightly better. But there's definitely not an animation quality improvement.
Realm, you gave it an approved last time, right?
Yes, mainly just because I've seen a lot more, like 100 episodes.
Oh,
in
so
there,
you've seen this arc, so you kind of know how you're
I
going to feel
kind
going
of know
into it.
how I
Yeah,
feel going into
how do you feel about Arlong Park?
So, I mean, it's kind of a blur because it's been
Yeah.
so long since I've last seen this arc. But honestly, because was this the part where we get to meet Sanji as well, or
No, that was the last arc.
Oh, okay.
We already watched that. That was
Okay.
Baratie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then this would be like Nami's arc and everything.
This is
like,
Nami's arc at
Okay.
her village.
Yeah. Okay. I actually did. I remember from like what I remember of Nami's arc. I did actually like that quite a bit. Like essentially her being tied to like her home or her main homeland's like basically like mafia boss is the best way I can describe him from what I
Yeah.
remember anyway.
Yeah.
And just like some of the other connections and things that she's had to done that she's regretted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so if this series is to drop for me, what the pitfall it's gonna have to hit that I caught last time is last time there was just that one giant ass fight with everybody involved, so it never felt like you actually went anywhere. I feel like if it does that again, I actually could drop to meh.
I think the good thing about this arc is because there are more enemies of a higher power level, so the characters don't all fight against one or two people. So there is a more diverse set of fights going on during this arc, especially during the final battles that we'll see. And I think because this is similar episode quantity to the Baratie arc, but I think a lot more happens and a lot more fights happen, so they must go by a little faster.
Because my favorite arc of One Piece so far has been the Buggy the Clown arc, and that's just because that arc, all the fight, like it wasn't just one giant supermassive fight. It felt like the fights were a little bit more segmented, and you had more context and characterization of the characters they were fighting.
Okay, then I definitely have some hopes for this arc with you because, like I said, I think the fights go by faster and there's more of them and they're diverse.
Because I think my problem with the Baratie arc was that they were in that same spot for like 5 or 6 episodes just fighting the same people.
No. This time we're back to an island. There will be scenery diversity.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, we're finally back to solid ground. But I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be really fun. And this gets me super close to where I want to kind of drop off here and then let you guys make full decisions. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, then. Well, I think that should be all. Well, try harder, everyone.
Yeah, like,
We'll see
comment.
you 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, subscribe.
Bye.
Watch our other content.
Yeah.